Hey everyone, how are you all doing today? I'm a little late on the news for this, I apologize, but we've got some changes to the Leadstorm event. A lot of people were not happy about it when it came out, and now the devs have addressed that. So we see that the Battle Pass format and Operation Leadstorm event that started yesterday, which was like, I think, Monday or Sunday? It's quite a while ago. Again, I'm late on this, but was not received well by many of you. Regrettably, we can no longer drastically change the current event, which, I mean, it's fine. I think the gun game mode, it has a couple of issues with like the flow. Like I think a lot of people will end up like camping in corners and like, I don't know. It's not like you really get a whole lot more for like unless you're really farming for the profile picture. But it is kind of annoying when people do that, and it'd be nice if they couldn't. But anyways, in the future we plan to completely revise our approach to rewards to ensure that as many players as possible can enjoy the celebrations. I think that's great. Like, if we have future events where everyone feels like it's rewarding, like that's the thing. Like, Enlisted needs more like your time to be rewarded, no matter how that is, whether it's in an event or in the game itself. But anyways, more rewards for everyone. From now on, you will be able to get silver chests every day for participating in the Leadstorm event, regardless of whether you purchase the event's Elite Battle Pass or not. 1 chest for the first battle, 2 for the second, and 3 for the third. I did the math on this, and if you've been collecting the chests every single day that they've been available, you get about, I can't remember if it's 380,000 silvers worth or 400,000 silvers worth, assuming they're worth like 5,000 silver each, which they have been in the past. And so yeah, like to me that's pretty worthwhile, because like that's the equivalent of, you know, a 10 to 15 minute Leadstorm giving you 10,000 silver to spend on a box. So to me that's pretty worthwhile, on top of like if you're doing the Battle Pass stuff and not. And whatnot. But anyways, they occasionally appear in the shop for silver, filled with silver, orders, boosters, and rewards. So like no matter what, like you're getting stuff from these boxes, right? Their content is being updated with unique rewards from the Operation Earthshield event that took place last year, which is cool. I haven't gotten any of this stuff from that, although this week I did get another MP41R, so I'm pretty happy about that. In the future, after approximately 6 months, rewards from Operation Leadstorm will also be added to future silver chests. So I don't know if they're saying like these veteran boxes are going to be like not super frequent. Like, they seemed to have set a precedent that they would be in and out every month, because we had them for October with the Halloween event, then we had them for December with like Christmas stuff. But we've also not had them in the store since then. So with that being said, like I hope they have this out more often, because this, like, to me, this like these chests are like the best reason to keep playing. And like I know, at least like amongst like my friends, like if the veteran box is available, then there's a lot more incentive to actually play Enlisted. There's a higher population, and the games are just more fun. So I wish they had them more often, but anyways, at the moment, chests open automatically at the end of the battle. We are working on a more elegant way to visualize them, but this will be implemented in a future update. All right, and then accelerating event progression. You receive 9,000 instead of 6,000. So yeah, like I think I'm 19 in the event battle pass. I would have been like 12 or 13 otherwise. So. And I would have just maybe barely eked the 25 ranks required, just doing like your regular 40 minutes per day. So that's great. Making it a lot more easier for people to like get a bunch of the rewards, especially because like I think some of the better rewards are like around the middle of it, and not everyone has the time to just like do a bunch of grinding. So yeah, more power to them. Reward players for their time, I think, is like the big takeaway from this. Like if Darkflow keeps doing stuff in this direction, as well as like, you know, more quality of life stuff, I think people will really resonate with that, which would be great. And then this wasn't the only change that happened. We had a tiny little update a couple of days ago and fixed the stack card on Winchester 1866 to show incorrect caliber. So, I mean, I don't know. Some people might play it. I might do a video on this Winchester 1866. It's a BR1 gun. It's interesting, but yeah. What I will be doing a video on is the MAS 38, which changed BR from 3 to 2. And I was going to do a video on it anyways, but now that it's BR2, it's a lot more appealing. I don't know why, but Darkflow seems to give Germany like the short end of the stick when it comes to like SMGs. Because the MAS 38, it was already like, it's very similar to the PPS 43, but it's slightly worse. And it was going to be a tier higher. So now that it's like BR2 and say the PPS 43 was a 10 out of 10, this thing's like a 9 or an 8.5 out of 10. So I don't know if that's just like Darkflow trying to like make Germany's assaulters just inherently weaker, but that's just a thing at every BR that they just have worse SMGs for the most part. But it'll be good to see, like it's good that it's at BR2, but I'll go further in depth on that in another video. Fixed an issue where AI soldiers prioritize using their equipped sawed-off shotguns over their primary weapons when the enemy was far away. So I mean, same sort of thing as like all the machine pistols, I'm assuming, like the Yazikov and like the Swartz. So I don't know why that is a thing, but it seems every time a new powerful secondary weapon gets added, it just gets prioritized by the bots for some reason. I'm really curious as to why, but it's good that they fixed that. And then fixed an issue that made it impossible to extinguish tanks. I know that I've had this issue quite a bit, and I haven't played enough tanks since this to test it, but this would actually be like, I'd enjoy this quite a bit if this was a proper fix. But anyways, that is it for this video. Again, sorry that it was kind of late, but yeah, I would say Leadstorm is definitely worth playing now. I mean, I kind of enjoyed the gameplay of it already, although it is getting a little bit campier over time and like kind of annoying, but still, it's a good time. And then now you're definitely being rewarded for your time playing the game, which is molto bene. But anyways, you guys have a good one. I will catch you all next time.